Hi everybody, and welcome to part 3 in our vintage print ad series. If you didn't happen to catch the first and second part, you can view them right here. I'll leave a link above. In this video, what we're going to discuss is listing the vintage print ads. We've already taken the time to separate them very carefully from the magazine. We've decided which ones we want to list. We took some top quality scans, and now it's time to get to listing. Here we are on my eBay listing screen. I'm using Sell Similar from another ad that I've already listed. Just makes it a little faster and easier. If anybody needs to start one from scratch and wants to see how to do that, just let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to do another video on that. But for the purposes of this video, we're going to use the Sell Similar. A few things I want to point out right away. In the title, I'm always going to have the words vintage print ad. That's a huge keyword combination that I'm going to use in every single listing. The very first part of my title is always going to be the year of the issue of the magazine. We'll get back to the title and keywords in just a moment, but let's pull in a picture so we can know what item we're working with. And I'm going to pull in this 7-Up ad. Again, it's from July of 1966. Now that we have the photo brought into the listing, let's go back up to the top. What I like to do is right after the year, I'm always going to put the brand name next. So in this case, it is 7-Up. Then I'm going to take a look at the photo itself and try to see if I could pull some keywords from it. Well, first of all, we know it's soda, so I'm going to put 7-Up soda. What else do we see? It says wet and wild, so I'm going to use that. It looks like it's a 6-pack, and you can see it says king size up there, so I'm going to put both of those in. I'll put a king size 6-pack. I'm going to indicate the fact that it's a green glass bottle. For many of you, I hope you remember that all soda used to come in glass bottles. I think it tasted a lot better too. Now they use plastic because it's cheap. But at the time, everybody used a glass bottle. I'm going to put that in as a couple of keywords. So I'm going to put green glass bottle. And look at that. We've actually used every character. So this is a perfect title. Now that we have our title populated, let's go in and pay attention to this category section. Placing your ad in the right category is going to give you the best opportunity to sell it because it's going to be presented to the audience you want it to be presented to. In this case, all I'm going to do is hit Change Category, and you can see that there's already an advertising soda 7-Up category out there for eBay. That makes this one super simple, and it's also going to drive people that are looking for 7-Up ads right to my ad. The next thing I want to do is go into my store category section. It's already populated. My second category is print ad in 1960s because it's a 1966 ad. But the store category I'm going to choose for this one, I'm going to my print ads. I'm going to call this a beverage ad. For my own purposes, beverage ad is usually tea, coffee, beer, wine, and soda. If anybody wants any help establishing categories, if you have an eBay store, it's one of the nice perks of having a store. Just let me know. I'd be happy to do a video for you on that topic. All right, the next few fields I'm just going to show you really fast. It looks like condition. I'm going to always put used, even though they haven't really been used. It's an old magazine. I'm not going to put new. I always indicate in my condition description for all these ads that they're perfect for framing. That's just my own take on it. Feel free to use whatever you'd like. I also indicate that it's possible that there's light age toning. Age toning is just that brownish hue the paper seems to take on over time. I like to put that in whether it's there or not, just to let the buyer know that it's not going to be a perfect brand new copy. All right, there's our photo again. Now let's go down to the item specifics field. This is crucial as well to try to get your ad in front of the right audience. You can see a bunch of these have already populated, which is great. The brand is 7-Up. The theme is certainly soda. I'm not going to put green as a color. I'm speaking to the color of the advertisement. It's a multicolor ad. It's definitely an original. We don't have any reproductions. Made in the good old US of A. Has it been modified? No, it hasn't. Type of advertising, I always put in print ad. Again, that's a free-form field, so put in whatever you'd like. Date of creation, in this instance, it's 1966. Now that takes care of all of the item specifics I need to complete this listing. The next field I want to mention is right here in the item description. I always like to indicate the month and year of the issue of the magazine that I'm pulling an ad from. It might help a buyer if they are looking for a specific time frame. Go ahead and create your own description, but those are some of the key elements I like to indicate. Again, this is all personal preference, selling details. I use a fixed price. This is my pricing. I allow best offers. In this case, it's just one quantity. The next section is shipping details, and this will all really rely on the business policies you have in your store. I'm also going to definitely do a video on business policies. I've had a few people reach out to me and ask for that, so we'll take care of that. But just to show you what I have, managed payments, I think we're all on now, so managed payments is going to be the payment policy. I have a shipping policy already established for my print ads, which you can see right here. I allow 60-day returns, and knock on wood, we never get returns. This is where you could put in your dimensions and your weight. If you choose to promote your listing, this is where you would do that. At that point, I'm ready to list my item. Let's give it one more look over. The custom label SKU field is part of my inventory structure, which I will address in part 4 of this series. But for now, let's just take one fast look, make sure everything looks good. And looks like all the fields we need to have populated are populated. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to list this item. And there we go. We've successfully listed our 7-Up ad. If I'm going to go through and list a series of these ads, I'll just go create similar. It's going to keep everything that I had previously. So all I really need to do is change the brand name, perhaps change the category depending on what ad I'm listing, and change some particulars. A lot of this remains the same. All right, well, that will conclude episode number 3. Coming up in episode number 4, we will discuss my inventory process, how I keep all of these ads organized so that when they sell, I'm able to find them. A pretty key component in the entire process. I want to thank you again for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye.